Hey babies, welcome back to my channel. Of course, I'm teaming up with Grobabygro to show you their new and improved deep conditioner. But of course, I'm going to start with a hot oil treatment. If you guys are not familiar with Grobabygro, I absolutely love this company. I've been working with them now for about a year. They are a black owned brand, and of course, all of the details will be posted in my description box in regards to the oils I use for this oil treatment. And then of course, there will also be a link to the actual deep conditioner. So, taking a look at my hair, it's pretty much been gel back in a ponytail for about a week, and so we are in need of like dire moisture, seriously. So what you don't want to do is kind of rake through your hair. So you want to go ahead and pull it apart slowly and gently, as much as possible, just to kind of section it out. You guys can see I didn't have as much product built up at the back of my hair, and it's time for a trim, so that's another story. But I wanted to go ahead and literally start by applying the oil to my scalp, and then of course I'll drag it down to the ends of my hair. Now, for those of you wondering, I did warm up the oil. Obviously it's a hot oil treatment. I warmed it up for probably about 15 seconds because the stuff gets really hot really fast, so you definitely want to test it on your skin before just applying it straight from the bottle to your scalp, because of course it can be a little unreliable when it comes to the temperature. So like I said, an even distribution. And the reason that I do this is because my hair gets really dry. So this actually prevents frizz. It allows me to detangle my hair a little bit better. It seals the ends and kind of helps prevent any of those like split ends that can kind of naturally happen by neglecting your hair. Like I said, I've been pretty much just gelling it over the past couple of days using Eco Styler, which y'all know has so much alcohol inside of it. So yeah, this is just that repair process. And like I said, I am using some of the Grobabygro products. So I actually have their oil. They do have, it's like I guess a kind of tea tree. Is it a tea tree? I don't even think the oil is tea tree, y'all. Don't get me on here lying, okay? Like I said, I'll post the details for that oil. It has a ton of ingredients mixed inside of it. It's like a peppermint oil. That's what it is. I'm saying tea tree because it does kind of tingle, but yeah. So again, that will be listed. And then once you pretty much get everything completely saturated through your hair, you can absolutely sit under a hooded dryer if you want to. For me, this was just enough just to really penetrate my hair. And then like I said, the oil was actually pretty hot, if I'm honest, so I was okay with just kind of allowing it to sit maybe about 10 minutes and then go ahead and start your shampoo routine, and then I'll be back to pretty much show you what it is that I did for the conditioning part of this. So you guys can already tell, like, my hair looks shiny. Obviously it's just more so greasy than shiny. And if you guys are wondering, my hair is not naturally this dark. I did actually dye it, so if you guys are curious to see that video, I have one for that as well. And I'm just kind of pointing out the fact that, y'all, I used to have a little bald spot right there from like stress or whatever, and it completely grew back. And so what I was using in the process of like my nape area growing back and the middle of my scalp from that damage was the Grobabygro peppermint oil. So that's just kind of a little tip there for you guys. And what I would do is, in between like wearing my wigs and things like that, I would literally use it to kind of just drench my scalp and massage to kind of get of course the juices flowing, blood flowing to that area, and now it's caught up with all the rest of my hair. So that is that on that. So now I'm just going to go ahead and rinse everything out. And so here we are, freshly washed hair. You guys can see already my hair looks really shiny, bounce back. I did use the Grobabygro shampoo. It is completely natural. To be honest, you can get away with just washing your hair once with that shampoo, because when I tell you, it leaves your hair squeaky clean, not in a way that's drying, but it's like super duper clean the first time around. However, I did use it twice. And then here is their new deep conditioner. You guys, it smells so freaking good. It's like berry flavored, like you can taste it. But it smells good enough to eat. So I'm literally applying this to my scalp. Obviously this is gonna kind of prevent some of that dry flaky scalp. I used to actually have a problem with that back in the day, but over time it kind of just, I don't know, my scalp kind of became normal. So if you are somebody that's looking for a product that is not only going to moisturize your hair but kind of help your scalp and treat the problem areas, this is definitely going to help you out. So don't be ashamed. A little goes a long long way, but obviously I use like so much of this product. And I did go ahead and finger detangle, and then eventually I went in with my wide tooth comb just to make sure that the product was evenly distributed. If you do feel any areas that aren't slipping the way that they should, go ahead and apply a little bit more conditioner, and you guys will see how once it kind of sets into I guess the hair shaft, it really loosens up that texture and makes it really easy just to kind of go through the hair. You guys can see it, like you were seeing what's going on. And typically after a shampoo, once your hair is super clean, you guys know sometimes it's a little bit hard to just kind of slip through your hair through that detangling process. So this is straight out of the shower. You guys are seeing it first, what this product can do. You guys, I really like this, and it felt really thick and hydrating right away. So it wasn't anything that I felt like I had to kind of wait on. Instantly I felt the difference. And then I am, however, gonna sit underneath a hooded dryer. So once I finish applying all of this product, I will be right back to kind of go through that process with you. And all right, so we're all set. We have all the hair pretty much clipped away. Here is my hooded dryer. This is the Golden Hot, y'all, old school for real. I found this, I believe, at a beauty supply store, probably about $40. Definitely worth it. And then I'm gonna sit under here for maybe about 10 to 15 minutes. It's totally up to you if you want to kind of sit a little bit longer. You guys can see the steam coming from my hair. I'm gonna allow my hair just to cool down just a teensy tiny bit. It's already kind of tingling, y'all. It was feeling good, looking good, feeling soft and fluffy. And then what I'm actually gonna do is rinse out my hair with lukewarm to cool water. When I say lukewarm, it's really not warm at all. It's almost as cool as pool water, but you know how your body adjusts. So do what feels comfortable to you. You definitely want to make the water as cool as you can stand it, just so that that hair shaft completely seals from root to tip, and you're able to get all the benefits from that moisturizer. But you guys see how soft and fluffy my hair looks? I really do need to trim though. I can definitely tell towards the back area, but y'all, my hair was so freaking fluffy and hydrated. Look at that. So yeah, leave any comments or questions down below. I'm gonna pretty much rinse this out. I am, however, doing a giveaway. So now is gonna be the time to kind of get into those. All that we're asking for you to do is, of course, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Go ahead and follow Grobabygro on Instagram. Make sure that you are also following me, obviously, on Instagram. And then there will be a pretty much a giveaway post that you are required to repost on your social media. Make sure that you tag me and hashtag Grobabygro so that we can see it. The winner will randomly be selected next week, Monday. So it's a 7-day giveaway. I'll post all these giveaway rules in the description box. Here's the finished hairstyle. Of course, this video is coming next, so stay tuned. Give it a thumbs up. Leave any comments or questions down below. Make sure that you also provide your social media handles in the comment section as well. Again, the rules will be there. I'll see you guys later. I love you so much. Stay pretty. Bye.